Shalom, this is Falling Yeshua. Welcome again to the Rock. It's been a busy week so far. A lot of little things getting done, little projects, big projects, just stuff, lots of stuff. The sisters trying to get their kitchen together, trying to finish it up with the designs that they wanted and stuff like that. But it's been a good day. It's been a good week so far. But this video is about just making sure you're prioritizing the things that you need right now. Needs versus wants. What provoked this video was I was at Walmart yesterday. And it was a different Walmart than I usually go to. And had to travel a little bit more of a distance, but I wanted to take care of some business out there. So while I'm out there, stopped by Walmart and was going to the bathroom and passed by the electronics area, and they had a pallet or two of televisions, and they had just did a knockback, rollback. They had just rolled back the price, and I know that because one of the employees, I wouldn't ask them about the TVs and acting like I was interested in buying them, and he said they had just put them out this week. Just put them out this week, and they had 4 palletfuls, and they were down to the last like 3 or 4 TVs on one pallet, and then they had another pallet full of televisions that was out there. So in a couple days, they had sold almost 2 3/4 pallets. Almost 4 pallets. Almost 3 pallets. And that's interesting, because everybody's getting their money, and people are still out there buying televisions. Still out there buying televisions at a time when I'm sure that there were probably more important things that you could have spent your money on. Also, at the same time, there was the other side of people. I went to Baker's Creek online, and a brother had let me know that Baker's Creek was down. So I went to Baker's Creek, which I believe is rareseeds.com. That's the website for Baker's Creek. And they are temporarily down right now, until I believe Thursday it was. Because it says high volume of orders, and because of the zombie plague, I tend to lean more towards there's a heavy volume of orders that are going through seed companies. Everybody's looking to buy seeds, and everybody's buying seeds in massive numbers. Massive amount of seed. And the thing is that when you have food insecurity, seeds are always the one way to go. Planting your own food, growing your own food, and now suddenly it's taken off. Suddenly now people see the importance. Ever since the zombie plague has come in, it has really waken people up to the need to have food. I have another video coming out, but I have a strong belief that food is one of the things that they are really attacking right now. Food production, people's ability to eat, because by controlling the food, you control the people. By controlling the food, you can literally control an economy. Very easily. And I have videos coming out about that, but right now I believe that there's an attack on food. There's an attack on your ability to feed yourself. Because if you can't feed yourself, you go to daddy or the system, and the system's going to be there to take care of you. So-called. Which means they have control over you. So Walmart's rolling back televisions that are flying off the shelves. I think they were like 30, it was like 39 or 42, something like that, inch TVs. And they were like going for $150. Well, if you only got a $600 stimulus, and you spend $150, $175 on a television, you spend damn near 1/3 of your check on a television. 1/3 to 1/4 of your check on a television. Interesting. Some of these people may have the television, but not have any place to put the television. or may only have a place over their head to put the television for the next couple of weeks. And the sad part is, seed companies are having a hard time getting seed out to the customers, because people are seeing the importance of food. People are seeing the importance of having a form of self-reliance. But the problem always comes in, people always wait till it's too late. I know hatcheries. I know personally people who run hatcheries and what do you call those places where they raise chickens for meat, and they're talking about, I mean, literally, the chickens that they are raising, they're selling earlier and earlier, and they don't weigh as much. See, what's happening is a system is collapsing. Food is becoming more scarce, and the economy is crashing. If you go to your store and you look at the food prices, you'll notice that they are slowly climbing. 5 cents here, 7 cents there, 10 cents here, and people don't really care about it. Like, it's no big deal. No big deal. It's only 5 cents, only 10 cents. Yeah, but if you buy 100 items, that 10 cents per, and every item went up 10 cents, that's $10. And you didn't get any more. You didn't get any more from that $10 that you lost. It's just you bought the same supplies that you would have bought, and it cost you $10 extra. That's how inflation works. So while they're printing money left and right, you have to understand that your purchasing power, the power behind that greenback, is being lost. And what that means is, slowly, very slowly, the control you have over your money is being lost. And we don't ever understand, how plans work, because we are very, we want to see changes now. We're used to that sort of thing. The powers that be know how to play the long game. They know how to play the long game. And they have an understanding of this. People are getting their stimulus checks. They're running right back out and spending these stimulus checks in these big corporations, buying junk that they don't need, that they're going to end up losing anyways. And they call that stimulating the economy. When how much more would it be to have gotten to a point where you could have produced something? Instead of spending the money on that television and that first check that people got, why not buy the seeds then? Now everybody wants to buy seeds because everybody wants to wait until the end, when the Bible clearly says a prudent man foresees the evil and hides himself. Anybody that was of any sort of prudence could have seen where this thing was going and took measures to hide themselves. Doesn't mean you would have fully been able to hide yourself, but you could have taken measures to hide yourself. That wasn't popular. It wasn't popular to try to hide yourself then. Now everybody's looking for some sort of hole to crawl into or cave to crawl into. People are now wondering when the next meal's gonna come. Food bank lines are unbelievably long. And yet, people still are out there buying TVs, PS5s, or the Xbox 5s, and then PS5s and the Xbox, whatever the new one is, the games, and people are spending their money on that sort of stuff instead of using some wisdom. Be wise. It is the Roman year 2021 for those of us in this faith. We know our new year doesn't start for a couple more months. Baker's Creek is down. People are ordering seeds left and right. Put your money in something wise. Very, very wise. And don't count and sit back and say, well, if the 2 senators run in Georgia, Biden said he's going to give us $2,000. You do understand, just kind of like how they did people on food stamps and cash aid, they are walking you into utter dependence on them. And when they are giving you all your money, they can then mandate what it is they want in order for you to get that money. And for those that have not made the moves to come out, that's when you fully have to go in. The same way Yosef was able to buy up the control of Egypt for Pharaoh, same program's happening now. People are in the process of selling and getting rid of everything they have to acquire food, to feed their families, to feed themselves, to feed their children. And it's only going to go that way much, much faster. Secure yourself. Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. We're going to see what happens with this January 6th thing. If I see anything or hear anything, I'll make sure I'll do a video to keep y'all aware of what I'm hearing. Until then, bless y'all. Have a blessed night. I know I usually do videos in the day or morning or day, but today's a night video. Shalom.